Childhood and youth, a lovely, sweet world, peace of mind and joy of life, no worries to be troubled about. In-depth research studies show that a child who eats nutritious meals can concentrate better on his studies and is more likely to succeed and be a positive contribution to his society. In contrast, a hungry child is more likely to fail, suffers from low self-esteem, and is often looked down upon by his peer group. He quickly finds his place on the fringe and is viewed as a blight by society. When a child is hungry, he is miserable, and his class and teacher realize it too. Sometimes the child is suspected of having a syndrome and is sent to be diagnosed for ADHD or hyperactivity, but it's not the real reason. If the child would only eat a good, nutritious meal, he would be satiated and happy. It all began here. European Jewry was devastated by the terrifying combination of World War II and the Holocaust. Hundreds of thousands were locked into ghettos, where they were systematically starved and tortured until they were deported to death camps. Infants begged their parents for food, but there was no food to give them. Emaciated children desperately wandered the streets looking for a crumb. Many of them ended their lives crumpled in the street, their bodies shrunken or swollen from hunger. The Erloy Rebbe Shlita was then in his 20s. He saw the suffering of his people, and his compassionate heart grieved. A direct descendant of the distinguished Chassam Sofer, one of the leading rabbinical sages of Europe, he felt tremendous responsibility for the Jewish people. He resolutely and painstakingly laid plans to bring his vision of Jewish revival to fruition. The Jewish people would rise from the piles of crematorium ash and smoke by focusing on the youth, the future generation of the Jewish people. He launched a program to provide nutritious, warm meals for children, knowing that being physically satiated would help the students succeed in their studies and give nachas to their parents and the Jewish people. Today, the program has over 1,500 children who benefit from it. The Rebbe set it up and ran it all these years. Every day he made sure that the children ate their meals. Until today, he still asks and shows interest in the program and inspects it himself. The result is legions of top students who years later are having a positive impact on Israel's environment and culture. A child who gets the food he needs, who eats a healthy, nutritious and hot meal, returns home happy. It is touching to see a mother giving heartfelt thanks to those who gave to her child, thanking those who gave her child the meal she herself couldn't provide because of her destitute economic situation. As a mother, I'm calm and secure when I know that my child has a hot, nutritious meal. He returns home happy and satisfied. I want to take this opportunity to say a sincere thank you to those who have given to my child what I am not able to. It is an opportunity and privilege to share in this important project. I think it's the responsibility of the business sector to take part in the program. We work the entire year for ourselves, but we have to give to others too. If we can join the Rebbe, who is a true tzaddik, in doing this mitzvah, it's our privilege. Let us join together to improve our children's quality of life. Let us work together for the sake of the Jewish people's future.